Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Izani Fisafarisha binti Kamal from Group FYP KA05, and today I'm going to present about my project, which is the properties of different types of grass in maintaining slope stability. Okay, so first, for introduction, Malaysia before development, Malaysia used to be covered with mountains and palm tree. So after revolution, Malaysia become developing country with there's many highway, buildings, dam, and others that used to develop Malaysia. And for this, many forests have been cut down, and most highly forest use is for highway, as it is an important cause that help Malaysia develop and connect all countries in Malaysia. Okay, so our research is to investigate the most suitable grass type of for slope stability to prevent any unexpected event like landslides and erosion. Okay, so for the problem statement, many main slopes are made. Okay, for make the highway, so highways are made of slopes and need to cut down the slopes. Okay, to build the highway, and it's being a worry that engineer have to think the solution to avoid the slopes erosion and landslide. Okay, so as it is a main issue that connect with highway user safety, so engineers have to find the ways to stabilize the slope. Okay, there's many ways to find to stabilize the slope, but one that we investigate is the grass. Okay, so for the objective for our project is to find the suitable grass types for holding soils and maintaining soil stability. It's the cheapest and the easiest way to maintain slopes. Okay, and second one is to analyze the steps capability of each investigate grass roots to hold soil. Okay, so our main focus is the roots of the grass, how strong it is to hold the soil. Okay, and the last one is to examine the capacity of the roots can absorb water. Okay, as Malaysia is a tropical season, so we receive many rainfall, so we have to find the so we have to investigate how much the roots can absorb water.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Imam bin Jamian. Today I want to talk about the scope and limitation. This project is focused on the capability of different type of gas on maintaining the slope stability. Secondly is to analyze the durability and effectiveness of gas to be used in highway slope. The third is to research the characteristic difference and performance of type of roads to absorb water from the soil during soil moisture using a soil moisture meter. On literature review, we have to study about man-made slope, method for slope stabilization, grass plantation for slope stabilization, slope analysis. There are many methods for slope analysis, such as slope stabilization calculation, soil sampling, and direct shear test. And lastly is we want to analyze the different type of grass for this project. For methodology, we use soil sampling. This is to study the crop, cultural practice, and tillage depth and the nutrient that have on soil. If we want to do this soil sampling, we need to know the procedure of soil sampling, sampling depth, and processing and storage.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Mifal Akibe Muhammad Zahir, and my metric number is AA 191808. And now I'm going to present three parts, which is the expected results, our conclusion, and the references that we use in this project. Now, without further ado, let's begin with the expected results. So, based on the previous case study that has been conducted, we expected that the type system will perform the best overall out of the grass samples that we have tested. The soil type will be the major contributing factor to influence the root tensile strength, performance, and the root growth. And the water holding capacity and soil properties affects how the plant will grow and the ability of the roots to anchor to the soil. And next, deep-rooted species with lateral spreading will show greater pull-up resistance and considered to be suitable species to prevent landslides by reducing surface erosion. And after that, Bermuda grass is expected to have better growth performance in sandy loam and clay loam compared to vetiver grass and Fustelodium. Although the vetiver grass is known for its deeper growth performance and ability, it is expected that it will grow poorly at clay soil, like in certain highway slopes. This is due to the clay soil sometimes become peeling and cracking when in hot weather. And the hard root system of vetiver grass was found to act like root reinforcement to sandy loam soil, despite its inability to grow well in that type of soil. Hard root system of vetiver grass is more efficient than the Bermuda grass and Fustelodium grass. Next is the conclusion for our project. This project is aimed to study the type of grass that is suitable for slope stability, especially at highway and balancing the bioecosystem on the earth. Through this research, we have concluded that the root of a type of grass perform the best out of the rest of the plant samples that we have tested. This kind of grass can grow well in drought condition. And in terms of properties, the root tensile strength were found to decrease as the root diameter increases, while the root lengths were found did not have any effect towards the root tensile strength. So it can be concluded that the root of vetiver grass is a good choice for mitigating slope failure, where it acts as a root reinforcement towards the soil, especially with sandy soil. Our findings, the shear of strength, show that the cohesion and friction angle obtain high values with the presence of root. Through this research, we are hoping that the authorities will take full action on this research and perhaps implementing our idea of using vetiver systems throughout the highway slopes in Malaysia. Now, these are the references that we use in our project. So, further references can be reviewed at our case study paper. So that's all for me. Thank you very much.